2018 Aston Martin Vantage confirmed with more than 500 horsepower. The next Aston Martin Vantage will have more than 500 horsepower and 505 pounds-foot of torque when it is revealed on the 21st of November. Aston Martin Dynamics chief engineer Matt Becker revealed the statistics and also that the Vantage will have a dry weight of 1,530 kilograms in a new promotional video, below, which features Red Bull Racing ace Max Verstappen. Verstappen has provided Aston Martin engineers with feedback on the car as part of the brand's partnership with the Formula One racer's team. Part of his stint in the car, which will use the Mercedes-AMG V8 engine recently launched in the DB11, is shown in the video. The Vantage's 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 is supplied as part of a technical collaboration between Aston Martin and Mercedes-AMG and will use the former's software. In the V8 DB11, it's good for 503 bhp, suggesting the Vantage could produce the same. That extra power over the existing 430 bhp in the current V8 Vantage is set to help undercut the outgoing 0 to 62 mph time of 4.8 seconds, edging the car closer to 4.0 seconds. The top speed will exceed 190 mph. Aston Martin is expected to offer the new Vantage with a choice of a 6-speed manual or dual-clutch automatic transmission. Becker also confirms that the car's wheelbase is 100 mm shorter than the DB11 in the video. The new car's aluminium structure is based on the one used by its larger sibling, but will be engineered to offer enhanced agility and adjustability. The car featured in the video is a second-phase development model, having come after the first mule and with 2 more cars due to follow. Although the Vantage's design is yet to be finalized, the current test car offers a good insight to how it'll look. It sports a cleaner front end with a far more prominent grille than on the DB10, to which it has in the past been compared in terms of styling. Patent images that more clearly show the exterior's design, they first appeared on Autoguide, also reveal a large rear diffuser, and subdued styling, with the lights occupying a thin strip on the car's top trailing edge. The car will feature a full-length rear light strip, a fashionable design trend that's also applied to models such as the new Porsche 911. Like the current Vantage, a V12 variant is also due, using the same 5.2-liter twin-turbocharged engine found in the V12 DB11. A hardcore AMR-branded track car and GTE racer are also likely to be on the agenda. The V8 Vantage will cost slightly more than the current car's £94,995 starting price. As part of a new model blitz, all of Aston Martin's key cars will be refreshed and joined by an all-new DBX SUV and Legenda. The electric Rapide was also confirmed earlier this year as a limited-run model to enter production in 2019. More content. Aston Martin CEO: combustion engine ban is either disastrous or pointless. Aston Martin Vanquish S Volante 2017 review. Aston Martin DB11S in development as rival to Bentley Continental GT Supersports. History of the Vantage name. Aston has one of the best-looking grilles in automotive history. Ian Callum spent several attempts just to get it right on the DB7, and it's the bit you have to get just right. They didn't on the DB10 for Bond, and wasted a lot of DB10s on that terrible car chase. Would have been okay if they hadn't spliced him into a phone call. The grille should intrude into the bonnet, and the bonnet has to go in sympathy with it. It doesn't look to be doing that here, and that's not going to be as effective, or as good looking. Not too late to fix it? It doesn't look to be doing that here, and that's not going to be as effective, or as good looking. Not too late to fix it? I think this slower DB10 style grille works well with the shorter wheelbase. It gives the bonnet area more space, so the overall shape looks more elegant. The previous Vantage always looked a bit too smooshed in at the front. Aston has one of the best looking grilles in automotive history. Ian Callum spent several attempts just to get it right on the DB7, and it's the bit you have to get just right. They didn't on the DB10 for Bond, and wasted a lot of DB10s on that terrible car chase. Would have been okay if they hadn't spliced him into a phone call. The grille should intrude into the bonnet, and the bonnet has to go in sympathy with it. It doesn't look to be doing that here, and that's not going to be as effective, or as good looking. Not too late to fix it? Absolutely correct. Like the Rolls-Royce grille, the Aston Martin grille is a grille with a shape from history, and partly determined by function. It's shaped like that to fit under the headlights. And because of that shape, it provides a recognizable face that says Aston. It is not a two-dimensional graphic device that can be moved anywhere else over the front of the car. If that is done, the reason for its shape is removed and it becomes dishonest design. Remove the shape from its reason for being and it no longer is honest. No one likes fake on an Aston Martin. Move the grille back up to the edge of the bonnet where it belongs. Make it an honest grille with a function, not some sort of snarling rictus. Not sure I love the DB10 Sharky nose either, but I'll wait to see it. I hope the mirror mount doesn't wrap around the base of the windshield pillar as on the DB11, makes it look broken at its base. Hate that the V8 will be an off-the-shelf AMG engine, shameful. So happy that the V12 is still an Aston engine. Sonic, to each his own, but I'm of the current V8 Vantage, especially in its early 2005 to 2012.25 my form, is one of the best looking cars ever made. Sonic, to each his own, but I'm of the current V8 Vantage, especially in its early 2005 to 2012.25 my form, is one of the best looking cars ever made. The current Vantage is still a beautiful looking car, just I think the new one has better front end